Hello, my dear audience. I'm Mr. Dubious, and today's podcast brings you a story so intense, so emotionally stirring, that it may just bring tears to your eyes. Picture this, a young couple deeply in love, their lives intertwined in a beautiful dance of passion and commitment. They had dreams of a future filled with love and happiness, filled with hopes of building a family together. But fate had other plans. One fateful day, tragedy struck, tearing their world apart. A debilitating illness crept into their lives, casting a shadow of uncertainty and fear over their once bright future. The couple's love was put to the ultimate test as they grappled with the harsh reality of sickness and pain. Through the darkest days and the longest nights, they held on to each other with a fierce determination to overcome the odds. Their love became a beacon of light in the face of life's cruel twists and turns. They found strength in each other, forging a bond that was unbreakable, unyielding. As the illness waged its relentless battle, their love only grew stronger, defying all odds and expectations. The couple's unwavering devotion to each other became a testament to the power of love in the face of unimaginable challenges. And then, just when all hope seemed lost, a miracle happened. Against all odds, against all logic, the illness began to recede. Slowly but surely, the couple's world regained its color, its vitality. And in that moment of triumph, they knew that their love had prevailed, that they had emerged victorious. So, my dear audience, as you listen to this story of love, of resilience, of hope, let it remind you of the incredible power of the human spirit. Let it serve as a testament to the enduring strength of love in the face of adversity, and may it touch your heart in a way that brings tears to your eyes. Scene 1. The morning after the funeral. The school is soaked in silence. In Class 1C, the students sit at their desks, pale and quiet. The teacher walks in slowly, holding his attendance book. His hands are trembling. Before we begin, I want to say a few words for our classmate, Tomie Kawakami. The class shifts uncomfortably. Some students glance down at their desks. Others exchange haunted looks. The girls have red-rimmed eyes. A few boys look exhausted, like they haven't slept all night. She was dead. Really dead. There was no doubt. Her loss is shocking, the teacher says, trying to maintain composure. But we must stay strong. One boy, Tanaka, suddenly bolts up from his seat and runs out of the room, vomiting into the hallway. Everyone knows why. Scene 2. The door opens. A low creak breaks the stillness. The classroom door opens slowly and a figure steps in. Long, flowing black hair, pale skin, a faint mole under her left eye. Tomie Kawakami, wearing her school uniform, her bag slung over her shoulder, her lips curled in that familiar, smug smile. "Good morning," she says, as if nothing is wrong. The room freezes. A girl at the front lets out a small scream. One student faints. The teacher staggers back, dropping his chalk. Tomie looks around, confused. "What's with the faces? You'd think someone just died." No one answers. She walks slowly to her seat, the same desk she sat at every day before her murder, and calmly places her bag down. Scene 3. The truth flashback. We see the event unfold. After a school trip, Tomie had argued with Mr. Takagi, their biology teacher. She threatened to tell everyone about their affair. He was a married man, and she enjoyed having power over him. "I'll ruin you," she whispered, taunting him. "You'll lose your job, your wife, everything." Takagi snapped. In a panic, he grabbed her. She fell, hit her head, and died instantly. The students walked in on the scene. At first, there was panic, then something darker, a collective decision to cover it up. They dismembered her body in the science lab, with scalpels, saws, tools meant for biology class. All of them took part, not out of cruelty but fear. Her body parts were stuffed into plastic bags, spread across the city, no trace left. But now, she's back, as if it never happened. Scene 4. Psychological breakdown. The students begin to break. One girl sees Tomie's eye blinking from inside her desk. Another finds long strands of hair in her lunchbox, coiled like snakes. Tanaka, the boy who ran out, starts screaming in his sleep, saying he sees her face staring at him from drains and mirrors. Mr. Takagi is the worst. He drinks during class, chain smokes in the teacher's lounge. He tries to avoid her, but Tomie always finds him, cornering him with sly smiles. "Why are you ignoring me, sensei? You used to like me so much." One day, he snaps. He drags Tomie into the science lab again, the same one where she died, and we hear screaming. Then silence. Later, someone opens the lab door. There's blood, a saw, Tomie's uniform drenched. Takagi is missing. Scene 5. The horror grows. But Tomie shows up the next day. Again. Smiling. Unbothered. "I'm hard to get rid of," she says sweetly. Then it happens. Two Tomies appear in the same room. One in the hallway, one in the classroom. They lock eyes and instantly lunge at each other, clawing, biting, screaming. "You're not me. You're the fake." The boys, unable to handle it, go insane. They start fighting each other, some trying to protect a Tomie, others trying to kill both. It turns into chaos. Blood spills again. Scene 6. A fractured reality. Time passes. People try to go back to normal, but they can't. More Tomies appear, identical yet each with small differences. Some are elegant, others violent, others seductive and cold. Every time one is killed, another shows up. No one knows which is the original, or if there ever was one. Some townspeople begin to believe she's a demon, a curse, something not human. One boy is found trying to bury a Tomie's head, whispering to it like it's alive. And it is. The head opens its eyes and smiles. Final scene. The nightmare continues. The story ends with Tomie standing on a bridge at dusk. The wind blows her hair across her face. She watches her reflection in the river. Then another reflection appears beside hers. Another Tomie. They look at each other, smile, and laugh. Behind them, a man approaches with a knife, trembling, eyes wide in obsession. Fade to black. Closing thoughts. This isn't just a ghost story. Tomie is a virus, an idea, a physical embodiment of obsession, jealousy, and the danger of beauty unchecked. She doesn't just haunt people. She multiplies through their actions, making them her agents, her creators, her destroyers. And no matter how many times she dies, she always comes back. Thank you for listening. This is Mr. Dubious signing off.